Hi there, thanks for watching my YouTube video. Today I'm reviewing the really cool LEGO Galaxy Squad Hive Crawler set. This set retails for $70 USD and comes with 560 pieces all the way back in 2013. Now, let's get right on into the review. Now, as I said before in the introduction, this set did retail for $70 with 560 pieces in 2013. However, nowadays it has gone up and is around the $80 to $90 price point used and goes from anywhere from $100 to $200 sealed. I actually like this set a lot. It comes with some very interesting and fun play functions, which I will most definitely go more in depth into later in this review. It comes with 3 different minifigures, an alien to actually drive the Hive Crawler, the famous Billy Starbeam, and a red robot sidekick. This set comes with one side build, a small jet. It's quite interesting and it can fit Billy Starbeam inside of it. And it also has a small space to put his weapon as well, which is great as most sets nowadays don't have spaces to put their weapons, such as the LEGO Monkey Kid Creative Vehicles set, which didn't have anywhere for Monkey Kid to put his staff. This side build is quite well designed. It uses 2 larger rotor blades as the size of the build and builds off of that. It even has 2 engine pieces as well, which works well to simulate the jet moving. But that's not all. The back can disconnect from the front, and Billy Starbeam can get off the front and start using a tiny little mini jet. I really like it when LEGO sets add these tiny little play features that make them so much more fun. It comes with a little sticker on the mini jet, which makes it feel a little bit more well decorated. It also comes with 2 of the trans light blue weapon blades, which is used well in the scenario. Overall, this mini build isn't anything extremely special, but it is nice to get anyways. Now, this is the actual main attraction, and I like this set more than even the flagship set of this theme. It comes with quite a few fun play features, and I'll start with the most simple one. It has 2 mini shooters that doesn't actually shoot anything, but is mainly just for aesthetics. It does have quite a large range of motion because it's utilizing a large ball socket and 2 halves of a ball, which makes it have a hole to fit a Technic pin, which is how the olive green tire is attached to it. Speaking of olive green tires, it actually comes with 2, which is great since these have only come in a total of 5 sets. This play feature isn't anything too crazy, but is still happily welcomed. The next play feature is that the eyes can open, which leaves a space for the alien to be able to sit inside and drive it. It's not anything extremely complex as it is literally just connected by some hinges. Also, the head of the alien is sticking out when the eyes are pushed inwards, which honestly seems a little bit weird, and unlike the jet side build, it doesn't have any places to put its accessories. However, the print on the eyes looks really good. It comes with 2 transparent red domes with hexagonal squares printed on, and it can be used for other scenarios as well, because it's not just extremely specialized. Now that we have finished reviewing the smaller build functions, let's get into the cooler 2 functions. On the back, there's a catapult that can hold 2 of the transparent pink capsules with the small aliens inside. The building technique used on it is quite simple, but it works. It's literally just a Technic beam connected up and has a rubber band, which is how it can shoot the capsule so far. You put in 2 capsules and it can shoot 1 in at a time. All you have to do is just push the catapult down and let go, shooting the capsule far, and the alien just pops right out of it. And the other capsule gets automatically loaded, ready to be shot. It's actually quite strong and shoots really far, which is sadly really hard to show in my review studio. Now, I have saved the best play feature in the set for here, because this is one of my favorite play features I have seen in a very long while. When you move the actual Hive Crawler, the legs move to simulate it actually crawling, and being such a menacing threat. For a set released 12 years ago in 2013, I did not expect there to be such a play feature like this in the set, and my mind was positively blown. It is just so satisfying to watch it just hit the floor and go super fast. The legs movement are all slightly off-put, so it feels very sporadic and as a result much more realistic. The building technique used on it is actually quite intricate for its time. It's using 2 of the fin wheels and lime green on the underside of the build, and it's connected up to the light bluish gray 1x2 Technic beams, which are mirrored on both sides, which results in the off-put movement. In order for it to be kept balanced the entire time, they also put 2 of the smaller wheels and 2 lime L beams as well on the underside. I personally don't really like the use of the lime green beams, and it really just creates a lot of friction, and it would have been much better with such a simple fix, as you could have just added 2 more wheels there as well. But as a result, it creates a lot of friction when being pulled backwards. In spite of that, I still really like this play feature. It also comes with 6 of the Hero Factory weapon in Pearl Dark Gray, which is the first time it has come in a non-Hero Factory set, which is always appreciated, and acts as the legs of the Hive crawler. Now that we have looked at the actual play functions, let's look at the overall aesthetic of the set. This set actually looks quite nice, and is utilizing a red, lime, green, and black color scheme, which honestly works well as an alien-oriented theme, and is similar colors as the other sets in this theme, which is great to see. This set is actually using quite a few larger elements, such as 10 of these sloped curve bricks, which were used in an Alien Conquest set in light bluish gray as well, which is super interesting. This set is actually really well decorated, and the stickers work great to add some more decorations to the actual build. Now, there are 3 minifigures in this set, and 2 mini aliens as well, but I'll start with the mini aliens. They come in these trans pink circles, and when they are launched from the catapult the Hive crawler has, they burst open, and a small little alien comes out, ready to attack Billy Starbeam. The actual alien is fully rubberized, which is great, and it honestly looks really good. It's supposed to represent an alien scorpion with a stinger, but tell me this. Why are the wings upside down? Like, it was very clearly designed for it to be this direction, and how would a scorpion alien fly upside down? It wouldn't be able to see well. It's not even that tough of a fix too, just put the pinhole over at this side instead. Other than that, I don't really have any complaints about it. Now, on to the very first minifigure. This is the legendary Billy Starbeam. He is the same as the Billy Starbeam in another sets for 2013, the Warp Stinger. This minifigure is quite interesting to me. It comes with leg printing, which so does all the minifigures in the set, and also has dual-sided head prints as well, with one side supposed to be him wearing the helmet, and it's supposed to represent the oxygen mask. And it works fine for what it is. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it's also nothing terrible. It's just kind of average. The other side is also just not that great. It's just Billy without his mask instead, and it's extremely mediocre. It comes with his helmet, which is technically not exclusive because, as I said recently, this minifigure came in the Warp Stinger as well, which, other than that one set, it hasn't come in any other sets in red as well, but has come in light blue in quite a bit of Alien Conquest sets from 2011, and even some Galaxy Squad sets as well. Again, nothing too phenomenal, but it works for what it's aiming to do. The torso, however, is better than the heads, luckily. It's like he's really strong with wabs, and is wearing some metal armor. You can see at the top right some gold printing on it. Not much, but definitely adds a pop to it. The torso is extremely well designed, and it works really well for what it is. The pants have come in many different sets, so I really won't review it that much. Overall, this minifigure is extremely mediocre, but it's fine for what it is. Now, the next minifigure is the Red Robot Sidekick. I actually like this minifigure quite a bit more. This has a newly molded head, well, not so new since it's 12 years old, but I really like it. It definitely could be used quite universally, as it could be used for something like a helmet of a racer. The overall design of it is really sleek and futuristic. The red, black, and white color scheme works incredibly to pull together the entire head. The minifigure comes with a smaller jetpack, and it kind of obscures the vision of the back printing, which is definitely a shame, and the light bluish gray snot piece also pops out a little bit too much. And if they may have used another piece instead, it would have been much better. But it's not much of a deal breaker, as it's more of a small nitpick. Moving on, the torso is quite a bit better than Billy Starbeam's. It uses red as part of the color scheme, and definitely feels much more futuristic. However, as I said before, a large part of the black printing is obscured by the jetpack, which sucks because it's so well designed. Overall, this minifigure is much better than Billy Starbeam's, and it feels so much more futuristic, and the head is super cool. The last minifigure, but by no means is definitely not the least, is the Manazoid. This is one of my all-time favorite minifigures. It comes with a fully rubberized head that just looks so menacing. It perfectly fits the theme, and definitely looks like something out of this world. As I said before, it is a fully rubberized and it's triple molded as well. The amount of budget in this head is insane. And it's such a shame that it only came in one other set, and that is the flagship set of this theme. The torso and the leggings work incredible for it and really help entrap the illusion of it just being a fully armored up alien. Overall, this minifigure is leagues better than the other two minifigures, and I wish we would get this sort of minifigure quality in modern sets as well. Now that we have reviewed the minifigure, it's time to talk about the pricing. This is one of those sets that either swings or swims with its play features. It's absolutely a set that needs play features to be a decent set, and safe to say, it has a lot of play features. This set is incredible. While it is for $70 for 560 pieces originally, it's fine. Right now you can get it for a little bit more used, and it's definitely worth it though. Everything from its play features to its minifigs and its overall aesthetic is just incredible. I would have to rate this set a 9.3 out of 10 because of its great play features and minifigures. But there are infinitesimal nitpicks that very slightly bring it down. And that wraps up today's review of this phenomenal set. I would rate it a 9.3 out of 10 and would definitely recommend it if you were looking for a fun playset. If you've made it this far, please subscribe to my YouTube channel as I am a newer YouTuber, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.